All right, so we got the Tau Empire. Are they the worst faction? I mean, in my opinion, it really doesn't matter because the Salamanders are literally the best.
Hi friends, today we're talking about everyone's favorite little blue aliens to relentlessly bully the Tau.
Ooh.
These funky fellas are the newest faction in 40k, and they're all about being on the cutting edge of technology, making friends, being woefully naive to the true horrors of the galaxy,
Okay.
and of course, the real reason anyone's a Tau player, anime, baby! They got weeb mecha suits, they've got lightly Japanese coded themes, and they've got horribly degenerate fan art. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell no. What are we? Oh no. Oh wait, these are the people. Yo, if one of y'all listen, like I said before, I am a Salamanders like legend, Salamanders glazer, whatever you guys want to call me. I would never, ever, ever step into the realms of the Tau Empire. These are these the supporters? Listen, do as you will with your life, but at the end of the day, bro, listen, it's only me and a certain type of people who really support my faction, who really support my group, and that's the Salamanders. We're all cool. We all drive Porsches. We all drive Lamborghinis and stuff like that. And we're really just that cool.
That's how they started, as most species do. Disgusting little cavemen rolling around in the mud, hunting and gathering, as was the style of the time. And it was also sometime in this primal age that the Imperium first discovered the planet of Tau and marked it for extermination, as they tend to do. However, the planet was isolated by a host of warp storms, so the Imperium kind of just forgot to destroy these little blue guys, and just like that essay you forgot to do, in time the Tau would grow to be a big problem. Tau society was originally made up of various nomadic tribes that gained control of various environments. These tribes became more established and gained adaptations to suit their different environments. The Tau of the plains excelled at hunting and were physically the strongest. They would become the fire caste. The Tau of the mountains evolved lighter bones and grew tall, and these would become the air caste. The Tau of the river were the first to make permanent settlements and develop agriculture, and these would become the earth caste. And finally, the most nomadic of the tribes traveled between the settlements and, if Reddit is to be believed, evolved into a bunch of hot babes. These Tau would become the water caste. Castes, eh? What if I remove this little T here? Whoa, that spells case. How apt, because today's video is sponsored by Tabletop Stronghold. Tabletop Stronghold is a wonderful company.
Boy, that was slick. This is my first time I reacted to this guy's channel. That was slick. That was a nice little intro thing. This is my first time reacting to this guy's channel. So I mean, so far, you know, he got like a lot of these like illustrations in the background. It's kind of funny. I kind of like it so far. But like I said before, I will never ever in my life support the Tau Empire, bro. Bro, that's like supporting like the Redskins. Oh no.
I haven't done the calculations.
That's like supporting like the Cleveland Browns. Oh no.
And yes,
I like the quarterback.
That's
like supporting like the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, bro, you're just doing the lose. That's like supporting like the Dallas Cowboys. Like, bro, that's just pure depression. So at the end of the day, I mean, like, that's what you have. But you might as well just support the Salamanders. You know, if you want to win every week, kind of like the Kansas City Chiefs. Even though we're 10-1, it is what it is.
Financially irresponsible than mine. And the case's large capacity isn't a problem since it's also very durable, able to hold up to 250 pounds. That's important to me since I'm a sim for the old models, and like 3 squads of Kazarkin.
Yo, where can I get some of these models at though? Real life.
And best of all, there's a Black Friday sale going on now. Get up to 40% off on select products. Link in the description below.
Man, they taxing. Oh my goodness. I saw. Did I just see 199? Uh-oh.
Plus, free shipping to the US,
I'm about to save
Canada,
my money.
UK, Australia, New Zealand, and most of the EU. So, if this sounds good to you, check out Tabletop Stronghold and buy one of their sweet cases today. Also, this company's based in West Virginia, so you can feel good blasting country roads on your way to the show.
Country road,
yeah, the
take
4
me
tribes
home.
rose up and settle into their niches.
Okay.
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. And then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Oh, wait, that's Avatar. Hold on. Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 tribes lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the Fire Tribe attacked. Also,
why?
Came before Avatar. So, but yes, war broke out between the tribes, and they got to live through a little dark age known as Mont'au, also known as.
That song is actually really not, bro. The Little Dark Age. That song, oh man, So good, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The Terror, also known as the Death Age. Real creative. Although I guess we did name Times of Decline Dark Ages, so
True.
can't really judge there.
True.
But in this age, the Tau got to experience all four horsemen of the apocalypse. They waged brutal war. The destruction caused their harvest to fail, bringing on a great famine.
Why? But like, why would the fire? Like, why would the little bum fire squad like try to like? Why did they like start this? Like, what's the point? Like, they just bored. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If I'm part of the Tau Empire and stuff like that, and I'm on the fire squad and stuff, bro, I'll be bored too. I'll cause like a rebellion. I'll be like, yo, I'm tired of working 18-hour days for 2 pennies. You know what, bro? Let's just kill us all. Let's just start a big war. Let's just kill us all. Let's have like 4 apocalypse and stuff like that. I don't want to eat clean anymore. You know what, bro? Let's just start an all-out war. That's like, if I was on the Tau Empire. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm on the Salamanders. We pull up to the battle in Lamborghinis. See, nobody else can do that. We're actually great. As a matter of fact, bro, we go home to our family, bro. Our wives, bro, cook us like the meanest jerk chicken you could ever see in your life. So at the end of the day, I see why, like these guys are failing. Like, bro, like they're the Tau Empire. Like, duh.
And in the chaos, many Tau died to the violence and pestilence of this dark time. This bloody war culminated with the Siege of Phaeton. The defense lasted 5 grueling years until 2 mysterious Tau, seemingly out of nowhere, appeared in the opposing side's ranks and convinced the respective leaders to parley in order to end these silly wars.
Nice.
The 2 Tau were seemingly impossible to resist, and they convinced the warring factions to be besties again.
Wow.
They explained the importance of peace and taught of the greater good that all Tau needed to unite in order to achieve.
Nice,
These
man.
mysterious fellows were then known as the Ethereals, and after a few short years, the Ethereals popped up all across the land and united all of the Tau, bringing on a new age of prosperity.
Wow, that's nice. You know what? Maybe the Tau Empire is not so bad after all. Wait, that actually sounds pretty cool. Nice. Hey, you know what? I'm kind of liking the Tau Empire.
And this would be the 4th horseman. Few thought that I only accounted for 3 earlier and that I was an idiot who can't count. Then here, take this. This is the Hat of Impatience, and I want you to have it. Put it on. I think you'll look lovely.
Dang, gave him a
These
snapback.
divine figures brought in a new age of hope, conquest, and zeal for the greater good within the Tau race.
Nice.
And united, the Tau rapidly developed their technology and began to expand their empire to spread the greater good.
Nice,
These imperialist pushes were known as the spheres of expansion. They began to assimilate Xeno civilization into their empire and destroyed the ones that did not comply. The first large-scale war that the Tau waged against the Xenos race was against the Orcs, who, of course, proved to be wholly unreasonable. And in their second sphere of expansion, they met the Imperium of Man once again. Both the Tau and the Imperium completely underestimated each other, and it led to a large conflict that ended in a ceasefire since High Fleet Behemoth was on the horizon.
Wait,
But
what?
yeah, same old, the Tau continued to expand their empire, assimilate other species, and come into conflict with other iconic factions, blah blah blah. Them meeting the other factions for the first time is actually usually pretty funny since the Tau are often super naive. Notable moments being them killing a cultist lord thinking he was Slanesh, which, to be fair, they didn't know Slanesh was a literal god. They called chapter masters King of Space Marines, which is very cute and also led to the...
Wait, they killed Slanesh? For real? Huh. Okay. So they're just like, they don't even think. They just come through and they just fire. They just letting the rounds go. Okay. Wowzers. Alrighty,
minor
okay.
misconception that the Tau thought that they killed the Emperor of Mankind, and when they thought that they had allied with the Dark Eldar, and then quickly learned why nobody would want to ally with the Dark Eldar.
Duh.
But anyways, let's get into Tau culture and what exactly the greater good is. Unlike literally every other 40k faction, the Tau believe in a silly nerd concept known as tolerance, and not instantly shooting anyone who is different from you. Hello? Nerd-ass cringe department?
Okay. Okay, that was funny.
Like to report a cringe-ass nerd? But the Tau being more tolerant than the average 40k faction is like saying XV88 is more yellow than Scrag Brown. Both are the color of poopy, and a normal person wouldn't know the difference. The Tau are tolerant by 40k standards, but again, a normal person would think that they're absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Although they let other aliens join the greater good and respect their various cultures, they still consider themselves to be the superior race and are only friendly if the other factions agree and better their goals.
Okay, I mean, while that necessarily isn't a bad thing, at the same time, that could backfire because you don't want to team up with somebody who only agrees with what you want to agree with, if that makes sense. You want to, like, that's like you being friends, or that's like you having somebody on your team that just glazes you. Like that's like me being on the salamanders that just, like, I'm just glazing them. Like, that's not, obviously, like, I don't glaze the salamanders at all. Like, I like the group and stuff like that, but like, you guys couldn't even give me like a minute of me like glazing or whatever. Like, if you guys do that, bro, I'll legit like record myself doing the backflip. If you guys could have a clip of me, glazing the salamanders. But bro, like, that's like having a glazer on your team. Like, they disagree with you, whatever you do, whatever you want, whatever. That's a bad thing, because at that point, like, that could be a good thing, because like they'll do anything for you, and they can try to help you progress, whatever. But like, there's no difference. Like, they won't like admit, like, even though they might see something like wrong with like what you're doing, or they might try to like help you in this different way, whatever. If you don't automatically agree with them or whatever, then it might lead to conflict. So they only team up with like glazers, basically. Okay. I don't think that's a good thing, but okay.
And they also do some other dubious things. The Tau used to be more cut and dry as the good guy faction, but everyone hated them, and GW got peer pressured into making the Tau more evil. In cases of races like the Vespid and the Galg, it's pretty heavily implied that they're forced to join the greater good, either through mind control or by force. It's also implied that the Imperials have some sort of mind control abilities, or at least hiding something more sinister. The ability has been rumored to be from pheromones and unknown psychic power, or even as an organ that the Eldar planted in order to influence the Tau.
Dang, so they use like their own testosterone to, like, manipulate people. Interesting.
Important to note that the last one came from the book Xenology, which is an in-universe study of various xenospecies by an inquisitor, so his findings may not be 100% accurate and are up for interpretation. But the Ethereals are often questionable, since the Tau are unusually loyal to the Ethereals and will pretty much do anything that they're told to without question. In an extreme example, an Ethereal told a water caste diplomat to stab herself, and she instantly did it, seemingly against her will. And this little quirk meant that the more hot-headed Ethereals lost a lot of teammates in the ancient golden age of Xbox Live COD lobbies. But anyways, what exactly is the greater good? Essentially, it's just a philosophy that the Tau and their auxiliaries live their life to. The Tau are extremely collectivist and will always prioritize the good of the collective empire over the good of the individual. And this is also where the Tau being communist memes came from. Even though, ironically, the Tau are said to be based on the USA, NATO, and historic caste systems. All three of those actually make a lot more sense than the surface-level space commie memes. But speaking of castes, let's explain that. The Tau have 5 main castes based on the original tribes, and of course the Ethereals. The Ethereals are firmly on top and serve as the ruling class. Then the 4 elemental castes are roughly equal. Again, the fire castes are the warriors, the earth castes are the laborers, engineers, and doctors, the water castes are diplomats, traders, and hotties, and the air castes are pilots and shipmen.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Give me 1 second. Now, in some like, hell, like in a hell like world or whatever, right? Give me 1 second, y'all.
Cast, and this is made up of their auxiliary species.
To go back
within each cast, there are even more ranks and strict hierarchies.
My bad. Let me go back. I'm sorry about that, y'all.
Warriors, the earth cast are the laborers, engineers, and doctors. The water.
Boom. I think this is like the pilots or whatever, the guy in the end. I'm going to keep it completely honest with you. You guys can comment down below, too. What do you guys think about this? Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, bro, if I was on the, Tau Empire, like I said, that would be hell itself. But if I was on the Tau Empire, I'm going to be honest with you, right? Like, the diplomatic traders, that seemed pretty cool. The warriors, like me being a warrior and stuff like that, I mean, that would be pretty cool, too. But I don't know. I don't like getting my hands dirty. But then you got the laborers, engineer, and doctors. I can't lie to you, man. I do want that paper. I do want that paper. So if I'm being completely honest with you, bro, I know doctors, they make a lot of money. Engineers, they make a lot of money as well. The laborers, they make money as well. Pretty much everybody. Ooh, hold up. The Warriors. See, the Warriors, I don't know about them, man. They might be getting like McDonald's checks. We don't know. But I know for sure, man, that doctor, man, yo, I'm gonna be Dr. Miami down there, bro. I'm gonna be giving everybody BBLs and everything, bro. So yeah, I'll most likely be a doctor down there. Comment down below, man. Which one would you guys be? If you guys, was to wake up one day and be in the Tau Empire, which would be, hell itself.
Air castes are diplomats, traders, and hotties, and the air castes are pilots and shipmen. Then, under the Tau, it's the lowest caste, and this is made up of their auxiliary species. Then, within each caste, there are even more ranks and strict hierarchies. Hierarchies? More like fire gunnies, because we're going to talk about the Tau weapons now. The Tau are one of the only, if not the only, 40k factions that is actually progressing their tech. Other than the Tyranids, Votan, Chaos, oh yeah, the Imperium, and a few other factions.
Oh, sorry. He forgot to mention the Salamanders as well. We upgrade our stuff literally, bro, we upgrade our stuff so good, bro. It's like having a Windows update, like, bro. It's like having like a new iPhone drop whenever we update our stuff, like, bro. Everybody cheers and stuff like that, bro. Every time Vulcan literally like lifts up like his new weapon, bro, all the girls, bro, get down on one knee and say, "Ooh, ah!" Like, bro, like it's honestly ridiculous. Like me as his right hand man, like sometimes, bro, like just me looking at him holding the weapon, bro, it kind of makes me quiver in a way. Like I don't know, like
But disregard that. The Tau are defined by their advanced tech and distaste for melee combat. To demonstrate how advanced the Tau are, their standard battle rifle, the pulse rifle, shoots pulses of plasma. While these plasma shots are generally weaker than the average plasma gun from other factions, for every other faction, their plasma gun is one of the most powerful special weapons and is often dangerous to operate. For the Tau, it's just a bog standard infantry rifle that you can get at the Walmart. Spelled with an apostrophe, of course. And they don't even have the risk of exploding in your face. Ugh, what's the point then? They've also got fusion blasters, which are their Melta analog, ion cannons, rail guns, which can punch through most other factions' heavy armor with ease, which I just want to say the Baneblades can withstand a few rail cannon shots in lore, typical Guard W, and then some other fun weapons to administer the greater good with. And something very interesting with the Tau as a faction is that their model releases actually correspond to their technological advances. New models representing new Tau inventions. Originally, they relied more on aircrafts like the Manta to do airstrikes, but they began to develop more battlesuits, and currently the battlesuits dominate as their main form of heavy armor. And some may say fighter jets are more practical than a mecha suit, but those people are what we in the industry like to call total dorks.
Dummies. I like to call them dummies as well.
The Tau have a battlesuit for nearly every battlefield role. The crisis suits are the most common and act as heavy infantry, along with having a super cool name, the X.
Can I keep you honest with you, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's judge their armor and stuff like that. We're just gonna judge this real quick. Now, if I'm being honest with you, like as the Salamanders, we got our stuff, like we got like money green armor. Our armor, like it looks so perfect. We got diamonds on our armor as well. Gold and diamonds and stuff like that. Like we're just like, we dress up in riches. It is what it is. Whenever it comes to these guys right here, I mean, it doesn't look so bad. I mean, the orange is like I don't know if this is like orange or like a little beige or brown. It looks orange. It could be like a Blaine orange or like a very like light skinned brown. I don't know. It looks like this looks like a microwave chocolate if you mix it in a lot. The red looks pretty cool. I like whenever like a lot of like the red in Warhammer. Whenever like you're on like Ultramarines and like the guy has like the red cap and there's like a certain status, whatever, that looks pretty fire. But if I'm being completely honest with you, I think there should have been like at least like a little bit more red sprinkled in here. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, to the Tau Empire, you guys are like pretty cool, whatever. And listen, I don't want to walk outside and see 10 dreadnoughts or 10 deployable MacBooks shooting down my house brick by brick. But if I'm being honest with you, this is definitely a little bland. They should have definitely sprinkled a little bit more red across this, because if I'm being honest with you, man, this thing look like This thing like a machine of condiments. This looks like it just generates hot dogs, if I'm being honest with you. But it is what it is, man. Comment down below. What do you guys think about the armor, like the color scheme and stuff like that? Obviously, the Salamander's color scheme is, literally too perfect, but it is what it is. Let's get back to it.
CA crisis suits are hypermobile with their jetpacks, heavily armed with their aforementioned Tau weapons, and have armor that protects against most non-armor penetrating weaponry. They're also designed to be modular for easy switching of weapons and the attachment of support systems like extra targeting arrays, shield generators, drone controllers, and whatever else best suits the suit's role. These crisis suits can relatively easily kill Space Marines, and there's like a ton of them, so even though the Tau are a relatively small empire, they're able to keep up with the big boys due to their advanced tech. And I'll make a dedicated battlesuit video down the line, but other notable ones are the XV-25 stealth suit, which is more like an exosuit than a full-on mech, and the KX-139 Tau Supremacy armor.
Okay, well, to the Tau Empire, I'm gonna be honest with you. I take that back. Your color scheme is perfect. It's perfect. This thing looks like it, bro. It look like Elon made this. Yeah, I take it back completely. This whole name right here sound like the Wi-Fi name and the password. Like this is rebonkulous. All right, you know what? I take it back. My bad.
Which is the largest battle suit and is meant to go against Imperial Knights and other large foes. Another prominent tech that the Tau use are their drones. These drones are little AI dudes.
They got drones? Bro, who's on your team? Bro, Mark Robert? Bro, who's on the team? Why? Bro, they got drones.
Which can be fitted to do pretty much any job that the Tau need them to. The Tau are also one of the only factions to commonly use the abominable intelligence. Some common drone types are gun drones, shield drones, builder drones, marker drones, and my favorite, the recon drone, which is just a drone with a giant minigun in its belly. Badass. Now that we know what the Tau weapons are, let's touch a bit on how they're used. Often the Tau try to use their water caste diplomats to resolve things peacefully, but when that inevitably fails in the setting called Warhammer, they've got a strong military to help resolve things. Tau militaries are usually made up of combined armed cadres, their equivalent to a regiment, supported by specialized cadres. They try to analyze their enemies and then make a fast coordinated strike to totally annihilate their foes. In this regard, the Tau are actually one of the most aggressive factions and try not to hold or capture territory until their enemy is completely crushed. After all, the best defense is killing literally everyone who disagrees with you. And they have two main war philosophies.
Bro, this is like the Kendrick Lamar of like all factions. I'm like they're so like they're like, yo, if you disagree with me, I'm gonna kill you. If you don't think that I'm the best, I'm gonna kill you. Like it's just like, this is like so like Kendrick Lamar-ish. I don't even know how to like describe that in a way, but like, yeah, like obviously like we all know that like Drake is like the Salamanders. Like, he's like, he's, because obviously Drake's the GOAT. But that's another story. Like, we're talking about games and stuff like that. We're not talking about music or whatever. But just in case you guys didn't know, Drake is the GOAT, just like the Salamanders. Like those, like you know that, right? So,
Mont'au, the killing blow, where they coordinate an overwhelming force to annihilate the enemy in one fell swoop, and Kaon, the patient hunter. This one emphasizes patience and ambushing an unsuspecting enemy. Their main units are Pathfinders, who provide recon and set marker lights, Fire Warriors, who are the primary infantry units and provide strong fire, their Crisis Suits to disrupt enemy lines and act as shock troopers with their jetpacks and strong weaponry, and then the Support Battle Suits, which make up for a variety of other tasks. They've also got their auxiliary species. The auxiliaries often making up for some of the Tau weaknesses. Most notably are the Kroot, who are a proper 40k species.
That thing look like KSI. Oh my goodness. And KSI, he's my GOAT. But like, oh my goodness. Hey, don't worry, bro. Listen, I got the bald head too. My head big. listen. I look like this thing too. It's okay. Listen, if you can roast other people and laugh at other people, you gotta be able to roast yourself and laugh at yourself. That's how I look at it.
Actually know how to sword fight cool style, just in case
From the
things get a
ring
bit
to
too
the
close
street
for
to the
comfort,
fin
or the
to the
notoriously
king.
melee adverse Tau. And with that, let's close this off with some notable Tau characters. The High Ethereal, the Tau and supreme leader, is Anva. He was the oldest Ethereal and led the Tau to expanding their empire, as all Ethereals do.
Bro, he look like he can barely breathe. Is he okay? I mean, bro, how old is he? Like, how old? Like, give me a time range. This man, like, he was born. It looked like he was born, like, next to like a dinosaur or something like that. He looks ancient. Hey, man, shout out to you though. Hey, man, let's give a happy birthday to Anva.
He worked closely with Commander Shadow's son, and oh yeah, he totally got murked by a Caluxus assassin. But
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Man, why I keep doing that?
his death was covered up, and the other Ethereals used a hologram and AI of him to inspire the rest of the Tau, intimidate their foes, and to flex their cool hologram projectors they bought last Black Friday. Pfft, imagine the leader of your faction being a dead guy. Pfft, how pathetic. Stupid Tau could never stand to the glory of the Imperium of mankind. Oh, hey, wait! The Tau ghoulishly using AI and techno trickery to pretend that a dead guy is still alive is super alarming and grim. I'm just glad that we don't do anything like that in the real world. That would be pretty cringe, huh?
Man, he is sending RPGs. Hey, man, this man is sending RPGs, bro. He's not sending shots. He's sending RPG. He's sending rockets. And I'm going to be honest with you. He's not wrong.
But then we also got Supreme Commander Shadow's son, best known for being a certain Custodes' girlfriend in a beloved internet meme series. But she's also less commonly known as one of the greatest Tau commanders to ever live, a strategic genius and great warrior.
Really?
Her commander Farsight were the two main successors of the legendary Tau commander Puretide. But Farsight left the Tau, so Shadow's son became the new hero of the Tau and their supreme commander. She's a master of Kaon, wears an advanced stealth suit, and has ambushes to rival Creed hiding Baneblades in the bushes. And, much like Master Chief, she's put into cryosleep until she's needed to kick ass somewhere. Then we have Commander Farsight, who, after his commanding Ethereals were killed, he had a moment of clarity and succeeded from the Tau Empire to establish the Farsight Enclaves. Farsight was perhaps the greatest of all Fire Warriors and was a master of Mont'au. Unlike Shadow's son, who is often cool and collected.
Can I keep it real with you? This looks fire. Genuinely. Not because I'm threatened. Genuinely, this looks fire. I like his design, bro. I like his, bro. This design, see, this is what I'm saying. When you have good design, that means good intimidation. Because for the salamanders, like, we're dressed in, like, money green and stuff like that. But it's just us, bro. We got gold and diamonds around us as well. Bro, like, that's pure intimidation, you know, to these other bum factions, you know. So, I'm going to be honest with you. This looks cold right here. This looks nice.
Farsight is more hot-headed and aggressive, and is one of the few Tau who likes melee combat, notably clashing with orcs and demons. Farsight is also a total badass and a relatively nice dude by 40k standards.
Really?
His iconic Dawn Blade keeps him alive longer than the average Tau since it saps the remaining lifespan of whatever enemy it kills. So he's basically immortal if he keeps killing and surviving battles. His aggression also made him interested in Khorne and Tzeentch. This is very notable since the Tau have a very small presence in the warp and are generally ignored by chaos. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but it's all good.
It's okay.
But speaking of Khorne, let's talk about the last character. Shosh Case, not to be mistaken for the other video game character, Shosh Case, is the protagonist of Fire Warrior and is a total nutcase. Pun intended.
He's a crash out.
He was a rookie Fire Warrior, and in his first battle, he killed multiple Space Marine squads, a Space Marine captain, countless guardsmen, a greater demon of...
Wait. This little dude right here did this? Him? Wait, this dude right here? No. He must be talking about somebody else. Not this little dude right here. Not him. Him? Nah, bro. This gotta be a prank or something.
And like
This gotta be a
million
prank
other
or
things.
something.
He was for real Malum Cato before Malum Cato. He literally laments about being too dang good at killing things and is canonically lucky like Master Chief. Pretty sick. And also, if you say he isn't canon, then Malum Cato shouldn't be canon either. And I don't want to live in a world where these two madmen don't exist. Oh yeah, that's a Tau. They're a really cool up-and-coming faction whose only real weakness is that they're relatively small as a faction, they're naive to the horrors of the world, and they don't have a good warp travel alternative.
All right. Okay. I understand. I can hear it already. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do I give them some props? I do. I'm gonna give them some props. After hearing about, you know, their features and how they keep up with the times, even though they're like a smaller like faction or whatever, I'm gonna be honest with you. They get props from me. I'll be honest. They get props. Obviously, salamanders are number one. Don't ever get it twisted. But at the same time, the Tower Empire, I'll be honest with you. Okay. Don't pull up, please. Do not pull up to the house with six of these pointing at my door, okay? Please. I just want to live, okay? I literally just want to live, okay? Don't kill me. Other than that, comment down below, man. What do you guys think about this? I have not never reacted to this guy's channel before. I'm leaving his channel in the description down below. Make sure you guys go check this guy out. I don't even know this guy's name. But I will, obviously his name will be in the description down below. So go, go check it out. Go give him a sub. Go watch his videos, stuff like that, man. And other than that, I will see you guys later for the next one. I'm out. And peace out.